be me who joined a paranormal club with a friend of mine because you needed 6 members to start a club, and my buddy had a crush on one of the girls. I didn't really go to meetings because the people who started the club were pretty cringe with crystals and energies. We would go to the occasional haunted museum and watch documentaries about the occult, so it wasn't too bad. One week, Mary, the chick who started the club, her parents were out of town, so we were gonna have a meeting at her house. I ended up going, and I was the earliest one there. I went at 3:30 when everybody was supposed to show up at 4. At one point, we were just watching Ancient Aliens in the living room, and I went to the bathroom. As I went into the bathroom, it felt like I went through some kind of membranous barrier. It felt like I had to push through the air to get through. It was unlike anything I've ever experienced. I don't even know how to describe it. Well, as I got past the barrier of the room, I felt something otherworldly and cold sort of slip up my pant leg. I started kicking and screaming to get it out. It started to feel like it was sliding in my skin, and just like that, it was gone. I lay on the ground panting with my heart beating out of my chest, and Mary seemingly apologizing my ear off. Mary took me to the bathroom and said she'd wait outside for me. I sat on the toilet feeling like death and my head swimming. This is where it gets very scary, because the next part was very seemingly real. I'm still in the bathroom when all of a sudden I don't know why I'm there or how long it's been. And just as quickly, I know exactly where I am and why. I'm at my friend David's house for a party. I walk out of the bathroom after checking my outfit. No one's around, but I hear music. The walls are different, and every segment of the house has a different style or theme. The layout is nonsense, but it seems perfectly normal, and everything seems more real than real life. I opened the first room and I came to, and it looked like a rave. Inside was dark with lots of people and neon lights, and was bigger than it should have been. Everyone was excited to see me, but I need to find Mary first. But after a few words, I should totally come back and party. Of course, later, guys. So I go from room to room looking for Mary, and there were restaurants, crypts, fields, anything could have been behind the door. It was all normal, real, and completely expected. After a while, I find Mary's living room, walk in and sit down. I noticed that there was something different about Mary. It was very hard to describe.